Director of Hockey Gui Doucet joins us on Panthers TV with Jeremiah's Chimney Systems just to address the netminding situation at the club at the minute. And we're right after the game on Wednesday night. James Downey comes in, puts in a solid performance in a 9-1 win. You must be happy with what you saw tonight, Gui.
Yeah, absolutely. He came in, short notice. He played well. He looked solid. He looked like a kid that wants to be here. Looked confident. So you're good to see that. Now we're in a position that we have two young netminders, and we wanted to have a look at James before playoffs, and he played well for us tonight.
And you mentioned two young netminders. You have explored options with other netminders, and they've just not panned out, have they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's no secret that the double IHF rule being what they are, we were not allowed to sign anybody outside of the UK at this time, when Kevin got injured, obviously. So I did speak to everybody available, and you can do you can find the names out by yourselves pretty easy, and nobody, it was not possible for those players to come join us. It was not a good timing for them. They were not interested in coming to join us for a playoff run. So we're happy to have James and James and Will together, and it gives us two goalies for playoffs.
And you mentioned that the people can go and get their own names from people who are registered in the UK and stuff like that. You did have a deal in place for a goalie in Ben Bounds, who is training with the Panthers at the minute. He was at the game tonight watching. How frustrated were you when you found out those double IHF rules meant you couldn't have Ben in the line?
Yeah, so there is an emergency goalie rule exception past the deadline, and that's a league rule, not a double IHF rule. So I had Ben Bounds ready and willing to come help us out. But obviously the double IHF doesn't allow these kinds of transfer after the transfer deadline. But Ben was nice enough to come train with us and give a hand to the young guys like Will and James for the next few weeks. So he'll be on the ice with us, which is a plus. And then Kevin is skating a little bit. We'll see what he can do with his finger. But at this point it looks unlikely.
And whilst we wait for news on Kevin, like you say, it looks unlikely. It's full steam ahead, full support behind Will and James from here on out.
Absolutely. I mean, this is with the card we've been dealt with. Another injury blow tonight. So this is the kind of season we're having. But hey, we've been through adversity a lot this year. So it's just another hurdle for us to overcome.